Fact-check of Carla Ortiz's claims on White Helmets and Aleppo in Syrian civil war. Carla Ortiz is a Bolivian actress and activist who has dedicated her public platform to expose what she calls the lies about the Syrian civil war perpetuated by major media outlets. Her main platform is Twitter, where her 76,000 followers can read her supportive views of the Syria government and opposition to the Syrian Civil Defense Force, commonly known as the White Helmets. Ortiz's activism has recently appeared on YouTube, where she can better share her long-form footage of Aleppo, once the largest city in Syria. She says she traveled to Aleppo during the height of the conflict between government-backed forces and rebel groups. Most of her clips come after the government reclaimed the city. One of the more popular YouTube pages that played her footage was the Jimmy Dore Show, which has begun to debunk claims made about the Syrian civil war as part of general left-leaning political commentary. Ortiz's appearance on the Jimmy Dore Show was uploaded multiple times, garnering at least 210,000 views. In an off-script back and forth with Jimmy Dore, Ortiz makes several claims about rebel forces and the White Helmets. This Wiki Tribune story is dedicated to fact-checking Ortiz's footage in Aleppo and her appearance on the Jimmy Dore Show. It is unclear whether these clips are part of her documentary Voice of Syria, which was released last year according to IMDb. Wiki Tribune is unable to find the full documentary online. Please link to the documentary if you have access to it in the talk section. Fact-checking Carla Ortiz's video on Syria. Time, 2:40, Jimmy Dore Studio. Claim, the U.S. provided some groups such as jihadist anti-Syrian government group, al-Nusra, with weapons. Time 8:40, JD. Claim, roughly $200 million has been donated to White Helmets. Time, 8:50, documentary footage. Claim, White Helmets have a division that only treats militants, not citizens. Time 9:48, doc. Claim, a White Helmets building was meters away from a headquarters from al-Nusra building. She refers to the group as Al-Qaeda. Time, 11:50, doc. Claim, Red Crescent Treatment Center was designated as a safe zone under NATO. Al-Nusra and the White Helmets used this safe zone for protection. Time, 13:10, doc. Claim, rebel forces closed schools in Aleppo and used them as shelters. Time, need timestamp. Claim, Syrian army pays $50 monthly to fight terrorism. Regular citizens work 16-18 hours and make $50. White Helmets or al-Nusra make $1,500. Time, 18:27, doc. Claim, 800,000 people have returned to Aleppo from neighboring countries and from within Syria. Time, 26:00, JD. Claim, refugees who are escaping Assad, are almost all, she says 80%, are men in early 20s to 30s, without wives and children. Time, 31 hours 0 minutes, JD. Claim, 30% of government ministries are led by women in Syria. Vice President is a woman. The advisor to the president is a woman. The president of the parliament is a woman. The first female judge in the Middle East was Syrian. Time, 33 hours 0 minutes, JD. Claim, Syria had a law where a girl must finish high school or the daughter and father will go to prison. This Syrian law started a civilian push in Saudi Arabia to gain the same rights. Time 34 hours 0 minutes, JD. Claim, LGBT Syrians are shunned by society but protected by law under the Constitution. Time 35 hours 0 minutes, JD. Claim, The Syrian election more or less reflected that most Syrians support Assad. People to interview. Shari O'Donnell. O'Donnell is an Irish filmmaker. A community BuzzFeed piece claimed that she helped produce Voice of Syria, Ortiz's documentary. Orlando von Ince, who made the film The White Helmets, which won Best Documentary Short at the 89th Academy Awards. Sources to help with fact-checking. Syrian e-government website. White Helmet Wikipedia page. Reaction to election in Syria. And more.